welcome to Dr. Tom's Throttle Therapy. And today we're doing a high-speed visit to Ace Café and bike shed, and then we all get stopped by the police and then with a police escort. Watch on. So the day starts well. We meet in Lincoln, so there's Jacob, my son, Casey, and as always, Simon, my bike buddy, the guy that gets me doing off-roading stuff and crashing and all this sort of stuff. Anyway, we turn up to Ace Café. It was advertised as a bike day, which was okay, but when we got there, there was some sort of protest on that had been arranged to be there. So it was not the normal fun atmosphere, in my opinion. I've got no beef with people protesting, but so we'd come on the bike day. So anyway, had a breakfast, which was very good. I had a non-alcoholic beer, and then pretty much we left there, and the decision at that point was to head into Shoreditch. So the only place to go in Shoreditch is the bike shed. So we leave Ace Café. Sadly, Jay, Casey and Simon had never been to Ace Café before. I've been loads of times, and they didn't get a good opinion of it because of the protest that was going on. It's unlikely they'll go again, but I've been there loads of times, and always had a good time. Breakfasts are great. So anyway, off to the bike shed. So Ace Café to bike shed's probably about 40 minutes with bad traffic, maybe an hour. But the beauty of the bike shed is, the thing I love about it is, you literally ride your bike through the seating area outside. People are sat there having food and drinks, and bikes pile past because the parking is at the back. And what a great place the bike shed is. I thoroughly recommend going there. Whenever I get a chance, if I'm in London and I'm meeting anybody, that's where I like to try and meet people. I even took my good friend Georgius, the ambassador of Luxembourg, there for lunch, and he loved it. So you park at the back. There's limited parking, so sometimes you do have to queue a little bit. But as you can see, they get lots of bikes in there. So then we had a few drinks there, and a bit of food, and then off we go back home. So you are in central London, so you've just got to take your time going through London. But as you can see, going through the restaurant is quite amusing on your bikes, and everybody loves it. So onto the main road, and what we thought would be probably an hour back towards where we was dropping Casey off towards Milton Keynes, and then we go on the M1, and that's where it goes pear-shaped. So the first thing, we get stopped because there's some sort of accident further up and the air ambulance has to land. Then that chap just there, he gets arrested because he's been abusing the traffic, apparently. As you can see, we're all stuck, so we have a few photos stuck in the middle of the M1 with no traffic. And then we crack on, and the police come back, and we head on back to the next section. So sadly we find out that there's been a serious RTA. The air ambulance had to land on our side of the road. It's the other side that's blocked. I hope everybody was all right in the crash, but obviously serious if the air ambulance is there. So anyway, we're now waiting for the police to arrest this guy that's sat at the side of the M1 stopping the traffic. So we're pretty much in the traffic on the M1 for about an hour overall. So this is the first bit of a stop. So the guy on the police bike, he has to sort this out, so then he had to call in other cars to come and take this guy, because obviously he can't leave a pedestrian on the motorway when they're about to open it to lorries, cars, bikes. So we set off, and I think Simon wanted to race the copper, but he chose not to in the end. So then we head off back to meet the main group, because we'd sort of been separated from the main group of traffic queuing. No idea why, but that's what the police did. So we head then back towards the Luton area on the M1. This guy was amazing on his bike. He proper old school biker. He'd got like a German helmet on, riding along with a fag in his mouth. He was a great guy. He was hilarious. That's the beauty when you're stuck in traffic. All the bikes just move forward, and they're in the front having a chat. So this is the bit where we got the police escort. So there was a police car and a police bike in front of us, and pretty much they just parted the traffic, as you can see, and all the bikes just came through to the front of the queue, and yeah, it was quite amusing. Good day out, I suppose, for Casey and Jake, because they'd not really sort of done this sort of thing before. Obviously me and Simon have a lot older than them two, and you know, we've seen quite a lot of this sort of stuff over the years, but yeah, it was quite good. The police were really good-hearted with us. They like the bikes to be at the front so that there's no incidents with cars and bikes touching each other, so they allowed us to follow through and get to the front. No issues with the cars. All the cars were really good. They pulled out of the way. Nobody was bad-tempered. I mean, you know, we were all stuck in traffic for an hour. I felt for the other side that we're heading towards Luton Airport, because I guarantee some of them were catching flights. So as you can see, we're now at the front of the new queue, if you like, and we're just waiting for them to open the road. And when we do, we set off, and then we probably had about 10 minutes queuing here. I've obviously clipped the footage and speeded it up a little bit, but when we get to the main accident site, obviously it looks pretty horrific. There's cars upside down and a lot of fire and ambulance people there. You know, just hope they're all right. But the queue of traffic after this was for miles, probably 10 miles, maybe 20, I don't know. Fortunately, we were at the front, so our road was clear, and off we went. And yeah, we had a good day out. Shame at the Ace Café, but that was how it is, and that was Dr. Tom's throttle therapy.